Okay, so how many of you have actually Googled how to stop wrinkles? My guess is probably everybody watching this right now, even including the men. So stay tuned because today I'm going to really dive into my top 3 favorite spa treatments to help stop wrinkles dead in their tracks. Welcome back, everybody. I am the skincare badass. You are at Obsessed with Skincare. Today we're talking about how to get rid of those crappy, shitty wrinkles. Nobody likes them, nobody wants them, but not everybody wants to do Botox, not everybody wants to do lasers. So let's talk about Spa Edition, what you can do to keep it as soft and as natural of a way of really banning those deep wrinkles once they have already formed. So treatment number 1 is chemical peels. You might notice a theme here. We talk about chemical peels a lot. They're one of my favorite treatments because they're so versatile. You can customize it, and almost every spa in America has some form of chemical peels. Now they do get a bad rap, and the girl filming me right now is dying because I talk about bad rap a lot. So if you watch my YouTube videos, which you are right now, you should play the drinking game. How many times does Amanda say bad rap? And whenever I do, take a shot. And I'm sure you're probably going to be hammered after 2 videos. So anyways, yes, they do get a bad rap, but they're really awesome, you guys. They can do so many cool things. The number one thing that a peel does beyond anything else, and it does a lot, it resurfaces and it retexturizes. So what is a wrinkle? A wrinkle is a divot in your skin. A wrinkle is actually a wound. So believe it or not, it is a wound. It is your collagen, your epidermal dermal junction, all of that is damaged, and that is a wound in your skin. So I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on this, but when somebody has wrinkles, they have wounded skin. That's basically what it is. Sorry, you can hate me all you want, but that's the reality of it, okay? So it's like this divot, right, in your skin. It's this wound. I'm just gonna call them wounds because that's kind of a sad name, just like wrinkles are, right? So it's going to resurface and retexturize. So say you've got this wound, right, this divot that goes like this, and then you're kind of taking up that outer part. So it makes that divot much smaller, right? So now what was deep is now light. That makes sense, right? So chemical peels are really good to help resurface and retexturize and lessen the depth of that wrinkle, of that wound. So that's number 1, chemical peels. If you've never tried one, you're probably sick of hearing me talk about them, so go freaking get one. We're in Highlands Ranch, south of Denver. If you are not in the Colorado region, hit up your local esthetician, you guys, somebody that you trust, and get yourself a chemical peel. You'll thank me later. Okay, number 2 is facials with REZENERATE. So what is REZENERATE? REZENERATE is nanotechnology. It is a wand, and I kind of like to say it's like if microderm and microneedling had a baby, the REZENERATE would be the baby. So it's this wand, and it uses this tip of these little tiny perforated spheres that are gonna bounce up and down really, really fast. How does this have anything to do with wrinkles? Good question, I'm gonna tell you. So the reason why is you're typically going to nano a serum into the skin. So that nano is like puncturing the stratum corneum, which is the outermost layer of your skin. So it's gonna puncture just very, very minutely. It actually feels really nice. It's comfortable, just feels like a nice light vibration on the face. And it's going to basically make these little tiny openings. So whatever serum we're using will go directly into those cells. So when we're using hyaluronic acid, when we're using growth factors, when we're using peptides, we're putting it directly in those cells and it instantly plumps. So again, think about the depth of a wrinkle, and now it's like this, right? Of course, that's temporary, so you have to do this more often, but it's a great way when you are looking for some super quick temporary fix. You're going to a wedding, you're going to a reunion or something big and fun, and you're like, I don't want to do a crazy laser, and you don't feel comfortable with needles, and you, again, are somebody that wants to go more holistic with it. These types of facials are amazing to really give you a beautiful plumpness. Again, it's temporary, but it is a great temporary solution. This leads me to number 3. And these are HYDRODERMABRASION treatments. So most of you probably have heard of Hydra Facial, which is like the most well-known HYDRODERMABRASION machine on the freaking planet. Kudos to you, Hydra Facial. You guys have killed the marketing game. It's basically synonymous with HYDRODERMABRASION, but there are a lot of other machines out there. So not all machines that are HYDRODERMABRASION are bad just because they're not a HydraFacial. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know that there's lots of other great ones out there. HydraFacial is just the most well-known, and it's a phenomenal treatment. So I'm not here to dog it out by any means. It's just the most well-known. What is so cool about HYDRODERMABRASION, and why does that help with wrinkles? How does it stop the wrinkles? So if you think about microdermabrasion, it's gently like exfoliating off that outer layer. At the same time, HYDRODERMABRASION is infusing water, peptides, nutrients, hyaluronic acid, all these really good things directly into the skin. So we're exfoliating the outer part, we're shooting all those nutrients in, and it again plumps the skin. Again, because these are spa treatments, we're working on the very surface of the skin. It is temporary. So these are not going to get rid of your wrinkles long term, but these are great, great alternatives to do for a quick fix. But the more you do them, the healthier your skin will be. The healthier your skin is, the less wounded it is. The less wounded it is, the less wrinkles you have. Bing, bing, boom. So chemical peels, Nano REZENERATE, which is really cool. If you've never looked it up, look up REZENERATE. You could probably actually look it up on YouTube. I think they've got some really cool videos of like a balloon with water where they go over with the REZENERATE, and there's like tiny micro punctures of like the water coming out where it shows how it's gentle on the skin but still makes that puncture to put the serums in. So cool. And then HYDRODERMABRASIONs. So if you guys haven't had any of these, what questions do you have about them? What do you want to hear from me, the skincare badass, that I can answer for you guys about these types of treatments or other treatments that you have? Make sure to click subscribe below. Share this with your girlfriends because you all need to go get some HydraFacials or some chemical peels. Have a fun chemical peel party. Talk to your local esthetician about it. They're a blast. Share the love, and then yeah, I'll see you next time.